Good morning, everyone. Last class we discussed about the different cycles of menstruation, as well as we discussed about the pregnancy. So when does menstruation occurs, when does pregnancy occurs, that we discussed in the last class. So today we will be discussing about the next part, starting from menstruation and pregnancy. So we discussed this part, which period is known as the reproductive phase of life in humans, and that is 10 to 12 years, and it ends till the age of 45 to 50 years. What do you mean by occurrence of pregnancy and menstruation? Also we discussed in the last class regarding the ovaries getting enlarged, the eggs getting released. If the egg is fertilized, then pregnancy occurs, and if the egg is not fertilized, then suddenly it goes off with the uterus, and as a result, when it goes off with the uterus, then we have the menstruation period, because the blood cell vessels, they shed off. So yesterday, last class, I left a question here. Ravi's mother was expecting a baby in a few days. If I enlarge it, you can understand. Ravi's mother was expecting a baby in a few days. Ravi asked his grandma that whether he is going to have a brother or a sister. Ravi's grandma told that it all depends on God. Whether it is mother will have a baby boy or a baby girl. Is Ravi's grandma correct? Justify your answer. So Ravi asked his grandmother that whether he is going to have a baby boy or a baby girl. That they discussed, but Ravi's grandmother told that it depends on God. But actually it does not depend on God. Having a baby boy or a baby girl, you should always know, having a baby boy or a baby girl, it depends on the mother. It depends on the father. Having a baby boy or a baby girl, it depends on the father. How? We'll see here. Ravi's grandma was incorrect because the determination of the sex of the baby is present in the chromosomes. Chromosomes will discuss in the chapter cells, which was called that thread-like structures, which was discussed by Ravi. So Ravi's grandma was incorrect because the determination of the sex of the body is present in chromosomes, which is known as the sex chromosomes. So female has 2 X chromosomes, a male has 1 X chromosome and 1 Y chromosome. So female has only X chromosomes, it is given in the structure. Female has only X chromosomes, and there's a mistake in this particular page. The eggs will be both X and X. The eggs will be not XY, the eggs will be both X and X. Okay. A female has 2 X chromosomes, a male has 1 X and 1 Y chromosome. The unfertilized egg has only 1 X chromosome, but sperm are of 2 types. There is X chromosome and Y chromosome. So both the eggs will be XX. So when the X sperm comes to X egg, it becomes XX and it forms girl child. When the sperm Y comes to the X of the egg, it becomes XY, then boy forms. So when a sperm containing X chromosome fertilizes the egg, the zygote would have 2 X chromosomes and develop into a female child, the right one. And if a sperm contributes a Y chromosome to the egg, which is again X, at fertilization, then the zygote would develop into a male child. So remember, ladies have both X chromosomes, but gents have X and Y chromosomes. So what happens? As gents have X and Y chromosomes, so when the X chromosome goes into the egg, it becomes XX, girl child. And when the gent's Y chromosome goes into the egg, which is already X, it becomes boy child, that is XY. But remember, eggs, female has both X. So you correct this is both X. Okay? I will send you the notes in the Google Classroom, but before that, you go through this part also. Then, a boy named Kaka had a very big and bulging throat. The throat was coming outside. A boy named Kaka had a very big and bulging throat. What do you think Kaka was suffering from? And what was the reason behind his bulging throat? Bulging throat, you will see somebody's throat is bulged outwards. You know, many people suffer from the disease where their throat is bulging outwards. Kaka was suffering from a disease known as goiter, which is a disease of the thyroid gland. Okay, so if your throat is bulging, you are suffering from goiter. It's a disease of the thyroid gland. Kaka's thyroid gland was not producing the hormone. Thyroid gland produces thyroxine hormone, which regulates in our body. Kaka's thyroid gland was not producing the hormone thyroxine, and the deficiency of thyroxine causes the thyroid gland to enlarge. So when there is a deficiency in thyroxine, then the glands get enlarged, which is called goiter. Next question we have, what do you mean by insulin? What disease is caused due to its deficiency? So insulin is a hormone which is produced by pancreas, and deficiency of sugar. It's not written here, you write down. Insulin is a hormone which is produced by the pancreas, and deficiency of sugar, deficiency of it is deficiency of insulin in your blood gives you sugar problems. You have blood sugar. You have sugar in your blood. What do you mean by adrenal gland? Which hormone is secreted by them? So adrenal gland secretes hormones which maintains the correct salt balance in our body. Salt means how much salt amount of salt we have. So adrenal gland secretes the hormones which maintains the correct salt balance in our body. Adrenal produces the hormone adrenaline. Adrenal produces the hormone adrenaline. It helps the body to adjust to stress when one is very angry, embarrassed or worried. So adrenaline is a hormone which is produced in our body to maintain the stress. And adrenal gland produces that particular adrenaline. So remember students, these glands and the hormones secreted by these glands is very important. So please go through this. Next, which gland secretes the growth hormone? Very important. Which gland secretes the growth hormone? The pituitary gland secretes the growth hormone which is necessary for the normal growth. So pituitary gland is the gland which secretes the growth hormone, and it is necessary for the growth. As I told you, that is thyroid gland, we have an adrenal gland, and we have pituitary gland. So these are the three glands which we have, which are called endocrine glands. So adrenal gland is responsible for giving the hormone adrenaline, pituitary gland gives the growth hormone, and thyroid gland gives you the thyroxine hormone, deficiency of which leads to goiter. So pituitary gland secretes the growth hormone which is necessary for the normal growth of a person. Are there hormones in other animals also? Have they any role to play in reproduction? So what are the different hormones? Yes, there are hormones in the other animals as well. Caterpillar has various stages to become an adult moth. Similarly, tadpole passes through many stages to become a frog. So thyroxine, as we all know, discussed about the production of iodine water. If the water in which the tadpoles are growing does not contain sufficient iodine, then tadpoles cannot become adults. So thyroxine hormone is a very important hormone which is produced from thyroid gland. And if there is deficiency of thyroxine in the body, then the tadpoles cannot become adult to frogs. Next question, what do you mean by balanced diet? So students, diet is very important for our body to survive. And if adolescents do not have proper diet, then they can, go for other various diseases also. So what do you mean by balanced diet? Give some examples. And which food is good for adolescents? This is a general question. You should also know this, that which food is generally required for adolescents to grow. That we'll be discussing. So a balanced diet means that the meals should include proteins, carbohydrates, fats and vitamins in definite proportion. Not like that only you are having fats, or only you are having vitamins, or only you are having carbohydrates. Not like that. There should be proper dimensions of carbohydrates, fats and vitamins. Our Indian meal of roti, rice, dal and vegetables is a balanced meal. Milk is a balanced food in itself. Fruits also provide nourishment. For infants, mother's milk provides all the nourishment that they need. So mother's milk is very important for newly born. So I have a newborn baby at my home. So mother's milk also very important. Iron builds food, stamina. Iron builds blood in our body. And iron foods, you have leafy vegetables, you have jaggery, you have citrus, Indian gooseberry are good for adolescents. So these are some of the foods. So basically you should have a balanced diet. You should have different kinds of food which includes wheat, you include rice with dal, pulses, leafy vegetables, you have spinach, you have orange, you have cabbage. These are some of the important meals that you should have. Chips and packed snacks are not good for health. Why? Most important question. People like to have cold drinks, fast food, chips. Why? Chips and packed snacks are not good for health because they do not adequate nutritional value. So they do not have enough nutritional value and hence packets of chips are not okay for us. If people do not have enough iodine in their diet, will they get goiter caused by lack of thyroxine? Yes. If people do not have enough iodine in the diets, they will have goiter. So we'll discuss today this much only. Exercises, questions we'll discuss in the next class. So this chapter is almost over. The entire notes I'll send you through WhatsApp. In the Google Classroom I'll send you the entire note. So you go through that, and in case of any doubt you ask me. So today we discussed, let us go through a recap. Today we discussed about the chromosomes. Means female has 2 X chromosomes, but male has 1 X and 1 Y. So if the zygote is an XX, it's a girl child, and if it is an XY, it's a boy child. Then we discussed about the bulging throat. Then thyroid gland produces thyroxine in our body, and deficiency of thyroxine leads to a disease called goiter. We discussed about insulin. Insulin is a hormone which is produced by pancreas, and it's helpful in maintaining the sugar level. Deficiency of insulin causes diabetes, sugar problems. Then we discussed about adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is an endocrine gland, and adrenal gland also releases adrenaline in our body, due to which we can control our stress. We discussed about the growth hormone. Pituitary gland secretes the growth hormone. It's also an endocrine gland. We discussed about the role of hormones. For example, for the caterpillar to become the larva, metamorphosis, the hormones are required, and as a result, the thyroxine hormone is very important for frogs. Otherwise, the tadpoles will not grow into frogs. And at last, we discuss about the balanced diet. Give some examples. So, discuss about rice, dal, pulses, the various balanced diet, and we discuss about what are the food required for the infants, for the babies, and for the adult. So, adolescents should have all types of food, but provided those food which gives you nutrition, which has some nutritional value. But chips and packed snacks are not good for our health because they do not have any nutritional value. And at last, if people do not have enough iodine, they can suffer from the disease goiter, which is produced due to the lack of thyroxine. So I think we have come to almost the end of this chapter. Exercise questions we'll discuss in the next class. I'll be uploading these notes in the Google Classroom. You can have a look, and in case of any doubt, you can reach out to me. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for attending, and please go through the video properly, and in case of any doubt, please reach out to me. Adolescence is a very important chapter. So we'll go through the exercise in the next class. Thank you very much. Have a good day.